Hey guys, it's Brook Hoover in the house, coming at you with some chords. I was just thinking this might be kind of fun to try, like C, A minor, D minor, G7, maybe an E7, F, G, C, something like that. Let's just try some stuff. A C major chord, you might know about that. It's like ring, middle, index. The thing about that chord is you have to stretch out your fingers. So C can be a stressful chord if you're new to guitar. C, but here's a nice switch, taking it to A minor. Notice it's only one finger changes. The ring finger swings in next to the middle finger. So you don't want, I mean, you might, this was what some might do, is pick them all up, but in the long run, keeping those two fingers in place is more efficient. So if you want to try that C to A minor. Got kind of a warm sound. Those two chords share a lot of notes. The only difference is the C chord has a G note and the A minor chord does not, but it has an A note. The C chord does not have A note. Is that confusing? How about a D minor? D minor is like a 0, 2, 3, 1, which are notes D, A, D, F. So it's kind of like that C and A minor sound like the center of the idea, and then you kind of take it off to the side to the D minor. I sort of visualize maybe blocks stacking up or sections, architecture. That's just a main section of my idea. And it kind of goes over to the side or something. I don't know. Maybe G7. Wow. That's a cool switch. D minor, G7. Do you notice which finger is staying in place? So the D minor and G7 share some notes. They share this F and what else? The D note. The D string open. Cool. D minor is again D, A, D, F. G7 is G, B, D, G, B, F. So those chords blend nicely. So I'll play kind of the idea. Could take it to C major 7. I'm just kind of daydreaming here. It's like a, I mean, this could be a song. We could be writing a song right now. That's like the C major, but I lifted up my index, so I've got a C, E, G, B, E note. Notes. That's a C major 7. Maybe I'll take it to A minor 7, which is like A minor, just taking my ring finger out. That's a really, it's very close to a C chord too. Maybe a D minor or D minor 7, which is very close to D minor. I just took my ring finger off and I'm laying flat on the first two strings with my index finger. So that's a D, A, C, F. I'll go to G7. I kind of want to go to E7. E7 is E, B, D, G sharp, B, and E. Maybe A minor 7 again. D minor or D minor 7, G7, C major 7. So I'm just kind of, like I say, daydreaming, but trying to make a loop of chords. Let's see if I can recreate my idea. To F minor to C at the end. So it's just, you know, an easy, simple idea. It's very easy to expand it out to a bigger chord progression. But everything starts, you know, you don't have to copy what I'm doing if you don't want to, but if you want to maybe at least get that first step of like C to A minor, that was my idea. And you could write your own song based on those two chords and just see what you come up with. If you want to borrow my D minor, G7, E7, A minor, D minor, G7, E7, A minor 7, F, F minor, C. That's cool, man. So F, big, ready for big boy F? F is like, you've probably done this, but it's your bar chord. Laying flat, index flat, 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 straight, and middle and ring and pinky. This looks just like an E chord, one fret up, but with different fingers. Yeah, so that makes an F chord. The notes are F, C, F, A, C, and F. Then we'll go F minor, you just drop off your middle finger, which kind of makes it long to go back to C. It's like home, sick for C. And that could be a verse, you know. But you should come up with something, you can, like I say, copy that or make your own sound. If you don't like something, change it up. Just keep messing around until you find some chords. So you can get in the habit of songwriting. I mean, you know, my thought was C to A minor today. I turned the camera on, I start jabbering, playing, and then I thought, wow, it's pulling my ear to D minor, to G7, then I could hear that E7. You know, the more you play chords, you'll start to hear how they fit together in a way that pleases you. Let me grab one book for a second. If you want to know how chords and songs really work, get this book here, The Beatles' Complete Chord Songbook, and work through it carefully. Play every single song, look them up. You're going to really know chord progressions. These guys, I wonder how many songs they threw away that they didn't record. But that's a fabulous book as far as knowing chords, chord progressions, how chords work together, how they build a song. And plus there's going to be structure in there, like introduction, the intro part of a song, a verse, a chorus, and a bridge. Those parts will be combined, those structural, you know, like I say, I visualize them kind of in like maybe a verse is a rectangle followed by a smaller rectangle of a chorus followed by another. You know, they're just like bricks. You stack them up, you know, chunks of wood or however you visualize. But those parts combine like architecture to create a song. And this is like the perfect perfect book for understanding songs. If you really want to play songs, and I don't really teach songs that well, or I can do it, but I prefer to teach the concepts so that you have the tools at your fingertips to play any song. You know, I like to just kind of keep it open. That's my specialty as an instructor. But if you have any songs you want to learn, maybe look them up somewhere else. No, I'll help you if I can. All right, let me know what you think, and thanks to my buddy Dick for giving me this crazy early Christmas present. I love this guitar so much. The incredibly strange but true story of the origin of the world's first guitar creature. Yeah. Weird and twisted, diabolical thrills. I'm going to try to copy that. That's a really cool lettering. I'm going to try to draw some of this stuff. It looks awesome. All right, have a good rest of the day. And just mess around with some chords and see if you can write yourself a song. All right. Please subscribe.